So you love audiobooks, but you don't want to use Amazon because they're an evil conglomerate who destroy local independent businesses in order to make more profit, which is entirely valid. And therefore, you probably don't want to use Audible because they're owned by Amazon. Well, the good news is that the era of Audible just utterly dominating the audiobook market and there not being any real alternatives is long past us. There's loads of other alternatives right now. I'm personally a huge fan of Libro FM, who have the extra additional comparison to Audible that when you buy books from them, a proportion of the profit goes to an independent bookshop of your choice, which to me is like the perfect win-win situation where you're not giving your money to a US megacorp who destroy bookshops, and instead you're actively supporting local bookshops. Also, great news, you can get Call of the Blackwing on Libro and support your local bookshop at the same time, which is a win-win-win for you, me, and the local bookshop. I personally send my audiobook credits to Argonaut, which is a local bookshop in Leith, just around the corner from where I live, which is really important to me because I mostly consume books by audiobook. I only really get hard copies because the cover's really shiny, or I want to personally support that author by getting something that's a little bit pricier. But I've always been worried that because I consume most of my books via audiobook, I'm not supporting the local bookshops that help make reading a thriving hobby. Libro FM don't need to make that choice. I can support my local bookshop and buy the books in the format that I find easiest to read. So, ditch Audible, find yourself a platform that actually supports local creators and bookshops that help make reading a community rather than just a profit for billionaires exercise.